What is going on? I'm zmoT. We are here with the Warships. Warships. No idea how this is going to go. I am in Italy. Warships just launched. I figured, you know what, let's try this out. The internet here seems pretty darn good. I kind of assume no one's going to show up because you're all out there trying out the Warships. If there's anyone out there, please do say hi. So far, we've got some people. We've got Stuart and LJ. Hello, Commander. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Admiral. Lieutenant Hammerman has been secretly building a devastatingly powerful new fleet of warships. Luckily, I managed to steal one when no one was looking. Tap on the warship icon. Okay, so we're going to tap on it. Season 1 has apparently started. Boom Beach is in the house. Rick, well done. Lots and lots of grumpy people talking about maintenance and waiting for warships to happen. I literally just got back. I managed to time it pretty darn well. I was out in the park having a picnic, had gelato. Season 1 has started. I received some stuff. Vac attack. What's going on? Warships is here. Please do let me know in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me. You can't see me this time. I will do that another time. But Warships is here. Italian internet seems to be pretty good here. Better than my French internet, it seems, which is fantastic. This Airbnb. So let's just get into the tech tree. First choices. We're going to see we've got 10 unlock tokens. So we've already got the landing craft unlocked, it looks like. We've got the sniper tower unlocked, it looks like. So I'm going to upgrade my gunboat first. I'm going to get some GBE. I'm going to upgrade my landing craft. Not sure about that. Now, as far as unlocks go, I'm going to unlock the flare. I think that's pretty important. And that is all of the stuff we've used so far. Tech tree, pretty simple. This is my favorite button right here. Check this button out right there. Boom, all buildings removed. We've needed that so long in Boom Beach. So just being able to remove all the buildings is fantastic. I'm going to put my sniper, you know what? I'm going to make a corner base. I don't really care about anything except for trying to slow people down. So we're going to move our engine rooms into the back corner, and they can only come from one direction at the moment. We've only got one beach, so I'm just going to set up a complete and utter blockage, I guess you could say. We're going to this is kind of like having an HQ1 base. Now we need to add some machine guns. We're going to add some machine guns here and here. And now people don't have critters yet at this point yet, so we don't have to worry about people dropping critters behind us. So I think that's a pretty good starting base. Let's attack someone. We have, so far we've only unlocked riflemen. Let's hit a battle. Come on, who are we going to battle? Let's get going. My device volume at max and voice is still a little bit low. Okay, I'll see if I can crank that up just a touch here. Very, very limited. Oh, we're scouting. We're attacking Chinese dude. He clearly did not unlock his flare, I'm guessing. So this is going to be a bit difficult. I'm going to go over on the right here. Not sure if I should have used my stuff on my gunboat or not. But we're going to go far to the right. And we're going to try our best. We don't have medkits, so we're going to have to come all the way over to here. Probably should use some more gunboat energy on those machine guns. Perfect. So right now, we're in pretty good shape. Now, this is probably going to come down to time, unless... Now, the fact is, he's used his upgrade tokens. He probably does not have flare, so my machine guns out front will probably be helpful. I'm feeling pretty confident in this, just because we upgraded our gunboat, we upgraded our landing crafts. I think upgrading our landing crafts was probably a bad idea. But now, what we're going to do is I'm going to flare up here to get away from those machine guns, and then we're going to flare right on the engine room. Don't care about anything else. This is all about a race against time at this point. Really do hope we can win our first battle. Come on, rifleman. Looks like he already took my right engine room down, but we don't know how fast he dropped or she dropped. It's going to be very close on the time here. Maybe shouldn't have flared that engine room. What are we going to do? Are we going to keep our undefeated streak? Oh no! I lost. Look at that. I just lost my first battle. So let's see what the Chinese or whatever dude did. differently using the gunboat. Did not use any flares whatsoever. So you see, I used the tech tree already coming into play here. Need to turn up my microphone, sorry, that's what I was trying to do. Device properties. Let's turn that up just a touch. Hopefully that helps. Please do let me know. So, as you can see here, please keep the language nice and civil. My machine gun here probably needs to be a little bit closer. I used my tech tree to upgrade my landing craft. He did not. He did not even have flares, and he still managed to beat me. So, need to get things a little bit tighter for sure. You saw his or her base had a lot of things touching. We do not want any of our defenses touching. The fact that I lost that round just goes to show that the tech tree is going to be very, very interesting. I'm going to get my machine gun right out front just because it's going to make the person use some GBE. Let's try to battle. Do I have enough troops? Yes, I do. Okay, so as you can see here, my troops are starting to go down. I do not have endless reserves in this account, so I might have to switch in a second. My advice for upgrades, I'll go over my tech tree in just a second. So right now we're looking pretty darn good. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to drop all of our troops over into here. And as soon as we can, we're just going to rush to the very, very back. Going to avoid all of these sniper towers. Don't care about anything except for getting to the very back of this person's base. Again, low-level flares, so we're going to have some problems running to the very, very back. But as soon as that sniper tower is down, now we should be in good shape. Rushing to the very, very back. As you can see, everyone's already having to make choices as far as how their tech tree is going to go down. I still have 2 of my engine rooms up, so either this person dropped before me, hasn't dropped yet, or I'm in good shape. We will soon find out. Let's flare on that engine room. Now, as you saw, I'll go through my tech tree in a second. I think we just won. I'm pretty confident that we've just won, but that person could have dropped. Let's see here. Tiebreaker. What's it going to come down to? Time-wise, 100%. Exact same time. Look at that. We just had the first tie in Warships history. Can you believe that? The first tie in Warships history. You saw it here. I can't even believe it. That is crazy, crazy stuff. So, exact same time, exact same damage. I'm going to show you my tech tree. So, I used an upgrade on my landing craft and on my gunboat. Not sure the landing craft was required. I would suggest using your upgrade on the gunboat and then on the flare and maybe on your artillery. That's what's come into play the most so far. I use a landing craft upgrade. I would not do that if I was you. And let's get into one more battle. I think I have enough troops to load. Yes, I do. Then we'll switch to my other account and I'll try a slightly different tech tree. So we've tried one tech tree layout and we have not won a game. And we've got, nope, Farshad coming up against Farshad. Looks like, you can actually, there we go. So Farshad has set his up a little bit differently than everyone else. He started the attack. I'm going to start a little bit later. Now, I'm going to be in his head when once he finishes my engine rooms, he's going to have to sit there and wait. I don't know how long we're going to wait for, but I'm going to drop my troops. Now, I would highly recommend dropping your troops. Now, you'll notice before I used my artillery, then I dropped my troops. That started the timer, and that was the difference between a win and a loss last time. So you definitely want to make sure you drop your troops and then use your artillery. A little bit different than normal. Not something that I thought of until just now, but as soon as that engine room is down, we're going to flare over to the second engine room and ignore all of the snipers. It's about time. It is not about losing troops or anything like that. Right now, we just want to race over and take down this engine room, remembering, of course, that we have level 1 flares, and it's all about time. So they retreated. Looks like this is going to be my first victory. Boom. Take that, Farshad. So we got our first win. Boo-yah. Now, have we got anything? There we go. We're moving on down the road. We're getting closer to that chest. Need those tokens. Once we get those tokens, we can do a couple more things. Now, what I'm going to do here quickly is change screens. I'll be back in just a moment. Let's put it on the blank screen. I'll be back in just 1 second. And we are back. So what we're going to do, now that I've gone through the tech tree with my first account, made a couple mistakes, we're going to try a couple different things. I've got my two sons here watching. They're super, super stoked on Warships. And so we're going to go through this quickly. Let me just make sure that I've got Do Not Disturb turned on. Yes, I do. Perfect. Oops, let's go like this. 1 sec. I've got 5 text messages. Let's just have a look here. 1 sec. Okay, so there we go. What we're going to do here this time is we're going to upgrade, most importantly, artillery. Upgrade your artillery. We're going to upgrade our gunboat. Oh, you don't get to do either. Wow. So I was thinking I was being smart, upgrading the artillery. Maybe should have kept the gunboat. Now we are going to unlock the flare because I'm finding that that's being super, super helpful. So you clearly need to look at these costs. I figured, hey, I did 2 upgrades on the left-hand side. The artillery is more expensive than... Oh, we can upgrade. You know what? Let's use it. So this time we've done artillery and landing craft. Let's get into a battle after we move our... Now, I can only say that for as far as a base layout, stick to corner bases. Corner bases, corner bases, corner bases. Sniper towers are basically useless at this point just because... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a sniper tower up front. And that's just going to slow them down. Anyone who doesn't have flares or hasn't unlocked the flare is going to waste a bunch of time dealing with these sniper towers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stagger them and make the people's troops waste as much time as we possibly can dealing with those sniper towers. Because if you haven't unlocked the flare yet, and I think a lot of people won't have unlocked the flare yet, we can actually stagger things a little bit and make people waste time on buildings. And it's all about time at this point, because realistically, everyone is going to win every match. So let's spread it out a bit, and we will try our best to do some smart things. Oh, I'm a little bit... This is exciting stuff. There's so much going on here. As you can see, just the fact that it's low level, you've got to think about so many things, whether people have flares or not. Everyone's going to have rifles, so sniper towers aren't going to do much. So if we can find a way to use the sniper towers by spreading them out, maybe by drawing people's troops away from where they want to go. So we're going to start out, they'll come towards this sniper tower, then this one, and then hopefully towards that sniper tower, which is the exact wrong direction. So all good things. We're basically using our sniper towers kind of like barbed wire or as a fence. Make the troops come towards it, and then ruin the troops' lives. So let's get into it and see if it's going to work. Let's hit the battle button. Hopefully get that first chest. I am waiting for my wife to get back. She can't get into our house right now. So I'm going to have to keep watching my phone. So if you see me drop off, that is why. So here's what we're going to do. Just like last time, you need to make sure you drop your troops and then use your artillery. That is super, super critical. Every second counts. You'll notice there, we used 2 artillery to get rid of the machine guns. Without upgrading the artillery, it was 3. So we actually saved ourselves a ton of GBE there. Very, very important. I feel like that upgrade path is way better than the first upgrade path we did. So upgrading the artillery, way better than upgrading the gunboat. Use your GBE to upgrade the artillery, and then we're going to drop all of our extra GBE on that engine room as these sniper towers try to pick us off, but there are just way too many rifles here. That should be GG. We should take the victory on this one. I think this is much better. I'm really, really feeling... See, this is where this is really exciting for me as a content creator. I feel like we've already learned a ton about mistakes that can be made in the tech tree, and we've only been streaming for let's see how long we've been streaming for exactly 14 minutes. So the tech tree is going to be just this huge wealth of information. And by the way, someone threw 20 euros, $20, something at me. I did not acknowledge it. I did not notice it on time. My apologies. Thank you, whoever that was. I'll go back through the stream and send you a message. Warships. I'm sorry if I haven't been saying hello to enough of you. I'm kind of head down and I'm just totally geeking out. I'm really excited about this. Let's get another battle in. I do have endless reserves on this account, so hopefully I'll get a whole bunch of troops ready to rock and roll. Now, I'm really feeling that this artillery is going to make a huge difference because I think that now this person unlocked mortars. It's going to be interesting to see if their mortars are going to be of any use because so far we've only seen machine guns and they have been very, very easy to deal with. See, like this upgraded artillery is just so massive. Like it's just making such a big difference. This flamethrowers, oh look at this, flamethrowers against riflemen. That is just a huge thing. We do not have medkits. So right now we are in a world of pain because we don't have the ability to take out those mortars. We don't have the ability to take out, let's flare over into here. Otherwise that mortar is we don't have medkits. So again, low-level tech tree making things very interesting. This person just put all of their resources into dealing with flamethrowers and mortars, just like I did against OP Destroy. If you happen to watch, I'm lost. This person went all defensive, and they are just going to crush me based on time. So Dragon Noir, well done. I'm just going to retreat. I'm not going to waste any more of his time. Well done. Getting those flamethrowers just completely, you only have one troop, you only have riflemen, and those flamethrowers just completely destroyed me. So we're going to load up our troops, we'll hit battle. Flamethrowers versus riflemen. So I really do not want to have anything to do with flamethrowers. So I'm going to drop all of my troops over into here. I'm going to use 2 artillery on their machine guns. I'm going to use 2 artillery on that flamethrower, and I'm going to get rid of this as soon as I possibly can, hopefully staying out of range of that mortar. We'll find out very soon, and then we're going to come over into here, trying to not get destroyed by that mortar, hoping that we can actually wrap around that mortar and keep some of our troops alive. Don't know if it's actually going to happen or not, but the fact that we don't have medkits is just playing a huge role right now that we've never seen in Boom Beach. So, very, hey, pretty boy. What's going on, Mr. Poing? As for some of you who do not know, yesterday we did a face cam. That's why I'm being called pretty boy. I think that's who you're talking to. Anyways, I assume you're talking to me. Very interesting times yesterday. Watching that with my kids. Look at that. Attack. So, flamethrowers. That's going to be my next thing that I'm going to want to upgrade, I think, is my flamethrowers. If we can get that chest, I'm going to spend my resources. Let's see. Actually, you know what? First time ever, Boom Beach. Being able to spectate live makes a huge difference. Let's see how we did for time. So, we beat them by 15 seconds. So, again, that's where dropping your troops first and then using your gunboat energy is just huge. Oh, did we actually get a chest there? Claim chest? Yes, we did get a chest. So, all sorts, 1 intel, not bad. Let's get back into the tech tree, and I'm going to upgrade those flamethrowers, unlock those flamethrowers, because I think that's just so important right now, is just getting those flamethrowers. I'm going to upgrade the flamethrowers. I'm going to upgrade something else, maybe my gunboat. Right now, I'm just randomly throwing out resources. Not really sure what's the best choices, but flamethrowers, to me, are the answer. Flamethrowers against riflemen is just so strong. So we're going to spread them out as much as we can. We've got a nice little perimeter from our flamethrowers. Hey, Sean Reynolds, if you want to advertise your task force, please do include the hash code. That's fairly important. Otherwise, no one's going to be able to find you. And let's just keep rocking and rolling. Fill up our troops. We're on a win streak. I feel like this loadout right now, I am basically unstoppable. So we're going to drop all of our troops. We've got high-level artillery, very strong. Let's get at this. And now, I mean, it's done. I'm just going to throw all of my extra GBE on the engine room, trying to speed things up, because as soon as that engine room goes down, we're going to rush over to the other side. And I think we've got this. I'm going to rush over, flaring having flares, having upgraded artillery has been huge, and then moving on to flamethrowers. Flamethrowers has made the world of a difference. I'm excited. Oh, look at that. Our opponent has retreated, so flamethrowers, just such a good tool. And I think that's the most important thing that we've come across so far. Let's watch this replay. Let's see how Chinese name did. I kind of assume as soon as they ran into those flamethrowers, watch this, trying to get rid of the flamethrowers, can't do it, and flamethrowers just absolutely ruining his life. Machine guns coming in. You see how we're using those sniper towers as a perimeter, as a wall? Like, they just have no chance whatsoever. Flamethrowers, machine guns. That was a convincing victory. And we've made it. Look at that. We're on to more resources. All good stuff. Let's check the leaderboards. Are we on the leaderboards? Where are we sitting at? No leaderboards yet, perhaps. Not sure if that's a bug or if we're just not quite there yet. Let's unlock. Nope, can't quite unlock the engine room yet. Let's get rid of that. Let's get our artillery up again. I just feel like that artillery is just so important. Let's unlock some Zookas. Maybe? Yeah, I think Zookas is important. Anytime we run into flamethrowers, those Zookas are going to make a big difference. And what else can we unlock? We can unlock some... Let's unlock the mortar. Need to get our defensive action. Hey, what are you doing over there? Kids behind me are very... As you can see here, you see how we only have 105 gears up the top? We need 150 to unlock that engine room. So we're going to get rocking and rolling. I'm going to upgrade my mortar. Don't care about anything else. And we're going to get our mortars placed. And we're just going to get even stronger. So just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. We're going to put our mortars out to the sides. Trying to make people make decisions about which direction they want to attack us from. Making sure that none of our defenses are touching, always super important. I think we're basically unstoppable at this point. I'm going to add 2 boats of Zookas, mostly rifles though, mostly rifles. Make sure you load those troops back up. I'm real. Now, just for clarification, I only got to play Warships for a couple of minutes when we were in Helsinki. Like, it was not a lot of time, so getting this opportunity here to play right now with you live and think about which order we're going to upgrade things. It's just so huge to actually do this live and get the thinking in behind it, and I'm excited. So I hope you guys are playing the game at the same time you're watching. We're going to try to burn. As you can see here, this person is doing the exact same thing. So we don't need to go anywhere near that machine gun, anywhere near that mortar. We're just going to walk right up here. Now, the Zookas here are making a big difference, I think. You notice how we have 2 different planes of attack? I don't know if planes is the right word or not, but we have 2 different levels. We've got rifles up front, and we've got Zookas adding an extra dimension. So I think that unlocking those Zookas was the right call. And now we're just going to see if we can take down the second engine room. As we saw that he's already got 1 engine room down. Now, it's going to be a matter of time. So I'm going to throw my artillery against that back and hope the mortar focuses on our rifles as it is. And come on, it's going to be tight for time. We just lost a huge amount of our Zookas. Don't know when they dropped their troops versus when we dropped ours. It's going to come down to time. It's very close. Let's see. Did we win or did we lose? I think we lost. Nope, we lost. So Kendall, nice win. www.discord.gg/boombeach is the answer. Let's carry on. So not exactly having a win streak, but you know what? I wonder if we can go all Zookas, if that'll make a difference. Maybe we'll add 1 boat of rifles up the front. Still working on which troop combos, which layers. You'll notice this person has put all of their mortars out front. How can we get there? I feel like if we come around... Again, don't throw your artillery until you've dropped your troops. I forgot all about that. Let's get over into here. We're going to get rid of the mortar. I think that we'll find out very, very soon. The fact that we don't have shocks, I'm really hoping that my riflemen will get us through the machine guns, and then my Zookas will get us past all of the flamethrowers. That's my general thinking anyways. Mortars should be done. Now we're going to come over away from all of this junk, and that should be good game, I think. Really, really hope that we can figure this out. My Scream description, yeah, I just copy-pasted a Scream description from something completely unrelated. Very, very limited time. Basically just got back from the park the exact second that the Warships update dropped, and we're about to lose. So, used too much GBE. Let's retreat. We lost again. Lost again. I will try and check the leaderboards again. Hopefully they're working. I don't know what's going on. I kind of assume that we've had it in the past where the leaderboards have been broken for crab at times. Let's have a look at the leaderboards, see what we've got. We'll leave it for a minute or two, see what happens. Come on. Task Force. Oh, look at that. Task Force. 50%. Look at that. Everyone else has better win rates than me. So the Task Force is working. The leaderboards are not, it seems. Let's get one more battle in. Need to figure out a better troop layout. I think primarily rifles is a better choice, but we will find out here. Starting to get into some tougher opponents, starting to make some more mistakes, and let's just keep rocking and rolling. So we're going to go rifles over here. We're going to go Zookas over here, just trying to get some separation between our troops. The rifles are going to go for the machine guns, and our Zookas are going to go for the flamethrowers, and hopefully that separation makes a good enough difference. It's tough because we're just running into difficulties. These machine guns are just crushing. I'm guessing that person has upgraded their machine guns. There's probably a way for me to check, but I don't know what that is. So right now I'm going to move away and make sure that we get at least one engine room, because if we don't, I think we're going to fail again. I'm not sure about, that is not good. Let's, 1 second here. Okay, I think we are back. I've got no video because my phone just cut out because I got a phone call. I think I gotta end the stream. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having fun with the Warships. Awesome. I'm super stoked. Thanks for coming in. I gotta run. Family's back. Super sneaky stream. Thanks for coming in. I've missed all of you. I know I didn't chat a lot in the as much as normal. Geeking out on Warships. Love it, love it, love it. I shall talk to you all soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmoT. Peace.